Dumb property investors are buying dud investment properties just like this one every day in regional Queensland. Let me show you. This property is located in Townsville in a suburb called Cosgrove. It was purchased in January 2025 for $590,000. As you can see, it features 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2 car on 448 square meters of land. A low set rented brick home built in 2018. So you're probably thinking, Troy, that house looks neat as a pin. I would buy that. Well, the reason why I wouldn't is because this property sits on a very tiny land parcel, only 448 square meters of land. And this is in Townsville, not the Ponds, Sydney. And what you'll find is that in regional areas like Townsville, properties located on smaller land parcels generally underperform when it comes to capital growth and rental returns. The reason for that is because when property investing, it's actually the land that appreciates and bricks and mortar depreciate. So the smaller the land size means the smaller land value, which means smaller price appreciation. Then on the rental side, it tends to have less appeal to families because they want room for things like boats, caravans, sheds, and pets. The only time I would consider buying a property located on a small block is when I know it's in a blue chip, established, built out area with no new supply threats. Just like this property I recently purchased for a client in Douglas in Townsville. You need to understand that new supply creates additional competition for your property when renting and at resale. And as you can see in the suburb of Cosgrove, there is heaps of new supply still being developed and a whole bunch of undeveloped land in the suburb still. So when selecting your next investment property in regional Queensland, be sure to check out the land size and try to target properties on 550 square meters or more in established suburbs with limited supply threats. Now, if you are a property investor and you don't want to fall victim to the regional Queensland property market and end up as a dumb property investor bleeding money, what you should do is click on the link below and find out how I can help you find a property in the next 6 weeks that is off market, under market value, in a great location, prime for growth, returning a juicy rental yield. If that sounds like something you want, click on the link below and let's chat.